Today you may have noticed that someone is keeping their distance. This reluctance can be confusing, but it's important to understand that there is an internal battle going on. The desire to connect is strong, even if this person feels compelled to pull away. This dynamic reveals more about what is really happening in their heart. Think about the moments when you felt insecure in a relationship. It's a feeling that can lead to emotional shutdown. In fact, the person who is distancing themselves may be struggling with their own fears and insecurities. The desire to keep their distance does not mean they don't care. On the contrary, it is often a sign that their feelings are intense and difficult to manage. When someone pulls away, the mind can imagine various reasons, but often the truth is that vulnerability is frightening. This individual may be thinking about how to open their heart, but the fear of rejection or pain may be prevailing. The truth is that this internal struggle is filled with unconfessed love, a desire to get closer, but a hesitation that prevents them from taking that step. The signs that this person still wants a connection can be subtle. A lingering gaze, a shy smile, or even a casual touch can reveal what lies behind this hesitation. These are the small cues that deep down there is hope for things to be different. The reluctance is a reflection of the complexity of feelings, and you deserve to recognize that. At this moment, it is crucial to remember that you are worthy of love and connection. This person, even while grappling with their emotions, feels your presence and the impact you have. The desire to connect is a truth that cannot be ignored, even if it is hidden beneath layers of fear and uncertainty. Be attentive to the signs that appear. They may be a subtle message from the universe showing that things can change. Sometimes a simple gesture can open the doors to an honest conversation and a deeper understanding between you two. The hope for reconnection is always present, even when it seems distant. As you observe this situation, remember that you are not alone. Many people face these complexities in relationships. It's a natural process. Allow yourself to feel and trust that this journey can lead to a place where both of you feel safe and ready to take a step forward. In light of all this, the message is clear. The desire for closeness is closer than you think. Love and connection are in the air, ready to be welcomed. Continue connecting with your intuition and remain open to the changes that may arise. The journey of reconnection is about to unfold. When talking about the complexities of relationships, it's essential to understand that each person carries their own experiences and emotional baggage. When someone pulls away, it may reflect past wounds that have yet to heal. Often, these wounds create a pattern of behavior that leads to self-defense. This emotional protection may seem like a barrier, but in reality, it is an attempt to avoid the pain that has been experienced before. It's natural, when noticing this distance, to question your own actions and feelings. Insecurities may arise, leading to thoughts about what could have been done differently. However, it's crucial to remember that the other person's behavior is not a reflection of your worth. This person is dealing with their own issues, and that does not diminish the beauty and importance of what you bring to the relationship. Consider that reluctance to connect may be a form of self-protection. The person may be wondering if they are truly ready to open their heart again. This is common, especially if she has gone through complicated or painful relationships. The need to protect herself from suffering can be stronger than the desire to embrace a new love. This is a battle that many people face, and it's important to have empathy for that. In the meantime, you may feel helpless, yearning for a deeper connection. It's valid to feel this longing, but it's also essential to give the other person space to process their emotions. This doesn't mean you should put yourself on the back burner or ignore your own emotional needs. Balance is key. It is possible to be kind and understanding while also asserting yourself as someone worthy of love and attention. Communication is a vital tool in situations like this. Sometimes, an open and honest dialogue can create a safe space for both of you to express your feelings. If you feel that the time is right, try to bring up the issue directly, but with sensitivity. Ask how the person feels about you, but be prepared to listen. Active listening can open doors that were previously closed, allowing for shared vulnerability. Additionally, keep in mind that even if this person is hesitant, it doesn't mean they don't want the connection. Sometimes the way feelings manifest can be confusing. The presence of intense emotions can elicit a reaction that causes the person to pull away, even when deep down they long to get closer. This is a delicate dynamic, and recognizing this is an important step in understanding the situation. Time also plays a significant role. Emotions can be overwhelming, and in many cases, people need time to process what they are feeling. Respecting that time is an act of love, and it can show that you genuinely care about their well-being. Sometimes distance can serve as a catalyst for reflection and personal growth. This pause can help the person clear their thoughts and feelings, leading to a re-evaluation of what they truly want. Consider the importance of maintaining your own positive energy during this period. Self-care is crucial for dealing with uncertainty in relationships. Invest in activities that bring you joy and satisfaction. This will not only help relieve anxiety, but also allow you to remain centered and confident. When you feel good about yourself, that positive energy can be sensed by the other person, creating a more conducive environment for reconnection. Additionally, trust the signs that may arise. They can be small, but they carry an important message. A gesture of affection, deeper eye contact, or even a light conversation can be clues that the person is beginning to open up. Be attentive to these moments. They are valuable opportunities to strengthen the connection and show that you are present and willing to understand. It is also essential to remember that vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. By allowing yourself to be vulnerable, you create a safe space for the other person to do the same. This mutual exchange of feelings can transform the dynamic between you, leading to a deeper understanding. Vulnerability creates bonds that can be hard to break, and over time, it can strengthen the relationship. Lastly, keep hope alive. The emotional journey can be challenging, but each step is an opportunity for growth and learning. The desire for connection remains, even when shrouded in fear and uncertainty. Remember that love is a powerful force that can overcome barriers. The connection you seek may be closer than you think, and your willingness to confront these difficulties is a sign of strength and courage. Stay open to the possibilities that the future may bring. Every day, you have the chance to connect more deeply with yourself, thereby creating space for that connection to manifest with others. Love is always evolving, and the willingness to navigate changes can lead to a place where both of you feel safe and ready to take the next step together. The journey of reconnection is just beginning, and each moment is an opportunity to embrace what lies ahead. On this path to reconnection, it is crucial that you do not forget to take care of your own emotional health. Your happiness should not depend solely on the other person's response. By focusing on your own needs and well-being, you create a healthier space for the relationship to develop. When you feel balanced and at peace, it reflects in your interactions, making them more authentic and less laden with expectation. The practice of self-compassion is essential in this process. Allow yourself to feel each emotion that arises, whether it's sadness, anxiety, or hope. Recognizing and validating your feelings is an important step in maintaining your emotional sanity. Instead of judging yourself for feeling anxious or confused, embrace these emotions as part of your journey. This will also help alleviate the pressure you may feel regarding the other person. As you navigate this situation, consider the importance of maintaining positive self-talk. The words you use with yourself have a profound impact. Rather than criticizing yourself, remember that you are worthy of love and that your emotional needs are valid. This mindset can help you stay strong, even when things seem uncertain. Additionally, pay attention to the subtle changes in the other person's behavior. Even if there is reluctance, small actions may indicate that they are starting to open up. Notice moments when they seem more receptive or willing to share. These signs can be encouraging and may indicate that the connection is strengthening, even if slowly. Patience is a virtue in this type of situation. Rushing the other person to open up can have the opposite effect, causing them to withdraw even more. Give them space and time to process their emotions. By respecting this time, you not only demonstrate emotional maturity, but also a deep respect for their experience. This can create a safer environment for them to feel comfortable enough to share. In the meantime, it is important not to neglect your own needs. This doesn't mean you should be selfish, but rather that you should prioritize your emotional health. If you feel that the situation is becoming too heavy, or that the distance is affecting your well-being, consider stepping back a bit. Sometimes taking time for yourself can provide the clarity you need. If communication between you becomes difficult, it may be helpful to seek support from friends or family. Talking about your concerns with trusted people can offer a new perspective and help alleviate the emotional burden. Additionally, these interactions can offer comfort and support, reminding you that you are not alone on this journey. Another aspect to consider is the importance of being open to different outcomes. Sometimes, reconnection may not happen in the way you expect. That doesn't mean you have failed or that you don't deserve love. The universe has its own ways of aligning things, and what may seem like a negative outcome today could reveal a new opportunity tomorrow. Keeping an open mind can help you accept any outcome with grace and understanding. Furthermore, be aware that each step toward reconnection is also an opportunity for personal growth. Every interaction, every moment of vulnerability can provide new lessons and insights about yourself and your relationships. This self-awareness is a powerful tool that can guide you in your future relationships. Practicing gratitude can also be an ally. By focusing on the good things life has to offer, even during challenging times, you begin to shift your perspective. Gratitude helps to soften the heart and mind, allowing you to see the situation in a more positive light. This can help reduce anxiety and create a space where love and connection can flourish. Sometimes a simple act of kindness can be the catalyst you need. A kind gesture, like a simple message asking how the person is doing, can open the door to a deeper conversation. These small acts can show that you are willing to invest in the connection, even if the other person is hesitant. It's important to remember that nonverbal communication also plays a crucial role. Sometimes, a simple smile or glance can say more than words. Pay attention to how you present yourself, as your energy can influence how the other person feels. When you radiate confidence and warmth, it can encourage them to open up. As you move forward, stay attuned to your own growth. Every experience, even the challenging ones, contributes to your evolution. You are in a continuous learning process about love, connection, and vulnerability. This journey is not just about the other person. It's also about you and how you relate to the world around you. Lastly, remember that hope should always prevail. Love is a powerful force, and even if things seem difficult now, the possibility of a meaningful connection is still present. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward a brighter future. The journey of reconnection is filled with ups and downs, but each moment is an opportunity for growth. Trust the process, your intuition, and above all, your ability to love and be loved. What lies ahead could be more beautiful than you imagine. As you reflect on this dynamic, it's vital to pay attention to your own emotional state. How you feel can directly affect the situation with that person. Insecurity and anxiety can create barriers, making communication difficult. Therefore, it's essential to cultivate a space of calm and confidence within yourself. When you feel balanced, that positive energy can resonate, encouraging the other person to open up. Being aware of your emotions allows you to maintain a healthy inner dialogue. Remember that it's normal to feel vulnerable, but that vulnerability should not be seen as a weakness. By accepting it, you become stronger and more authentic. This authenticity is appealing and creates an environment where others feel safe to express themselves. It's also important to recognize that, as you navigate these uncertainties, communication is one of the fundamental pillars of any relationship. Don't hesitate to express your feelings, but choose the right moment and the appropriate approach. Be clear, yet gentle when sharing how you feel about the distance. Sometimes, an honest conversation can clarify misunderstandings and open doors to a deeper connection. If the person you wish to reconnect with is hesitant, it may be necessary to take a step back. Respecting their space is a sign of emotional maturity. This doesn't mean you should completely pull away, but rather that you are willing to honor their time to process their emotions. This approach can create a safe space where the other person feels more comfortable opening up when they are ready. In moments of uncertainty, it's also helpful to examine your expectations. Ask yourself if you're hoping the situation will resolve in a specific way. Sometimes, these expectations can create unnecessary pressure. When you let go of the need for a specific outcome, you open yourself up to new possibilities and the fluidity of emotions that may arise. Self-care should be a priority. Engage in activities that nourish your soul and make you feel good about yourself. This can include hobbies, exercise, meditation, or simply spending time with supportive friends. These practices not only help to alleviate anxiety, but also remind you that you are worthy of love and happiness, regardless of your current situation. As you take care of yourself, Pay attention to the changes in the dynamic between you two. Small gestures can indicate that the other person is starting to open up. An unexpected message, a warmer smile, or a friendlier approach can be signs that they are willing to reconnect. Do not ignore these moments. They are significant and could be the beginning of a new phase in the relationship. If you feel that the connection is starting to strengthen, seize this opportunity to deepen the conversation. Ask how the other person is dealing with their emotions and share your own experiences. This exchange can help to create a stronger bond, as both feel understood and supported. Shared vulnerability can be a powerful catalyst for intimacy. Additionally, keep in mind that reassessing your own feelings is essential. Sometimes what initially seemed like a strong connection may change over time. Be aware of how your feelings evolve and whether they are still in line with what you desire. Self-reflection is an ongoing process and can help you better understand your needs and wants. Also, recognize that in some cases, reconnection may not be possible in the way you envision. This does not mean you have failed or that you are unworthy of love. Sometimes the path of the heart is complex, and it's important to embrace experiences no matter how they unfold. Each interaction brings valuable lessons that contribute to your personal growth. In emotionally complex situations, the support of friends and family can be a valuable resource. Talking to someone you trust can offer a new perspective and help lighten the emotional load you may be feeling. These interactions can remind you that you are not alone in this process and that others also face similar challenges. As you navigate through these feelings, keep an open mind for new possibilities. The future may hold pleasant surprises that you cannot foresee. Love and connection can arise in unexpected ways, and being open to these opportunities is essential. Sometimes, the universe has a way of aligning things in a manner you could never imagine. Remember that patience is a virtue as well. The time it takes to heal emotional wounds and reassess connections varies from person to person. Respecting this time can be an act of love and understanding. In the meantime, continue to focus on your own journey of self-discovery and growth. Finally, never underestimate the power of hope. Love is a transformative force that can overcome obstacles and barriers. As you move forward, stay confident that what lies ahead may be even more beautiful than you can imagine. Each step you take toward reconnection is an opportunity for growth, not just for you, but also for the relationship. This journey may be challenging, but it is also filled with opportunities to learn more about yourself and what you want in a relationship. By staying open and willing to face the complexities, you create a space where love and connection can flourish. Trust the process, trust your intuition, and trust your ability to love and be loved, for what lies ahead can truly be transformative. It's essential to recognize that everyone reacts differently to their emotions and past experiences. As you navigate this situation, keep in mind that everyone's timing is unique. What may feel like an eternity for you might just be a moment of reflection for the other person. Being patient is crucial, allowing the process to unfold naturally. Furthermore, consider the importance of maintaining a safe space for communication to flow. When both of you feel comfortable expressing your emotions, it fosters the creation of a trusting environment. Vulnerability should be a two-way street, where both of you feel encouraged to share without fear of judgment. As you observe the dynamics between you, it's also vital to be honest with yourself about your expectations. Ask yourself if you are seeking reconnection out of loneliness or if you truly believe the relationship deserves another chance. This clarity will help guide your actions and decisions. If you notice the other person starting to open up, don't hesitate to seize that opportunity. Honest dialogue can clarify misunderstandings and strengthen the connection. Remember that communication is the foundation of any healthy relationship. Lastly, keep hope alive. Love can be a path filled with challenges, but it is also a journey of self-discovery and growth. Every step you take toward mutual understanding is a step toward a more connected and meaningful future. Trust yourself and your ability to create healthy, fulfilling relationships. Before you go, do two things right now. Take a deep breath and hold on to what touched your heart today. And if it makes sense, share this story with someone who also needs to hear it.